This is a Canon R7 installed in CineBack. And while we don't have a dedicated CineBack for this camera, we do offer a hardware kit to adapt the R5C to get it to work with the R7. So to get the R7 to work with CineBack, you will need three things. First is going to be this Tilta R7 camera cage. Then you're going to need the R5C CineBack unit, which we'll be changing out a part on here in just a second. And that part we're going to be changing comes with this kit, which is the Canon R5C hardware kit. It comes with a custom screen holder for the R7, a spacer for the camera, as well as 2 screws. Once you have those three things, we can begin installation. The first thing we're going to be doing is removing this screen holder for the R5C and R5. There are 2 foam pads here and here that we need to peel back. With that done, you will notice we now have uncovered 4 screws. We're going to go ahead and remove those 4 as well as these 2 on the top. We'll go ahead and reuse these screws, so don't lose them, but I'm going to remove the R5C screen holder and replace it with the one that comes with the R7 kit. It's going to go in the exact same place, and now we're just going to use these 4 holes and attach it with 4 screws. With the new screen holder installed, we can turn our attention to installing the spacer, which also comes with the kit. You'll need these 2 silver screws and this Allen key, which come with the R5C CineBack, and you'll be installing the spacer right here, and I've already done so, as you can see. So 2 of those silver screws, and that lets these pass-through holes be installed and lined perfectly with these slots. And please ignore the torn up top plate that I use for all of these demo units. So again, here's a closer shot showing those 2 silver screws attached from underneath and the holes on the spacer lining up with that slot. I'll flip things over one more time so you can see what the spacer looks like installed. Now we can finally install the camera. I already have the cage attached. I'm going to flip open the screen and we'll go ahead and open up the vanity plate on the R5C so that we can slide the camera in, as you see here, and it's going to slide in place in between the bottom plate and our spacer right here. We'll line up the threads on the top of the cage with those 2 holes through our spacer, and I'll install those 2 longer screws. And with that done, we can now close the vanity plate, close the screen of the camera, flip the whole thing upside down. We're going to add one more 1/4-20 screw right here into the bottom of the cage, and that small black 1/4-20 screw comes with the R5C CineBack. So you can grab one of the 3 small black screws, and we'll go ahead and thread that guy in place. And with that done, we can flip things over, and now we have a fully operational CineBack for the R7. All of the buttons and dials are accessible, and it still retains all of the features of CineBack with storage for cables and other equipment, power, and of course that awesome screen holder which can be flipped around, and there's even a nice spot to get your finger in there and open up the screen. And that is how you can install the R7 into the R5C CineBack.